So, Kaspa's getting listed on Kraken in 2 days from now. It's going to be listed on the 19th of November at 2 AM UTC time. Okay, so is the Kraken listing gonna send Kaspa to a new all-time high? That's the question. So right now we're pushing up against resistance. We're trying to break resistance. Obviously there's the whole MEXC thing with exchanges trying to create a sell wall, trying to push the price down right now. But we're pushing up against the 15 cents area of resistance, and yeah, it's just a matter of time until we break it, in my opinion. And by the time Kraken lists, we should get some more liquidity, enough liquidity to push past these points, right? Because Kraken's obviously a big exchange, it's a regulated exchange. It's kind of like, it's similar to Coinbase, you know, it's not quite as big as Coinbase, but it's kind of like Coinbase's little brother, I guess, because Binance isn't an American company, even though Binance is bigger. But yeah, Kraken's basically very similar to Coinbase in its regulatory sense, you know. It's very similar to Coinbase, just not as big as Coinbase. So yeah, it means that a lot of like normies that don't understand how to use the smaller exchanges can use Kraken because it's a regulated exchange. They don't need VPNs and whatnot, so they can just buy straight off of there in America. So that's going to create a lot of liquidity to come in, because obviously it's a more trusted exchange as well. Normies don't want to use the little exchanges because they don't know what they're doing, right? They don't trust all the little exchanges. They don't want to lose their money. Whereas with Kraken or Coinbase or something like that, they feel more confident using them, right? So that's going to allow more money to come into Kaspa, right? So whether we get a sell-off first, once the listing happens, then, you know, that will only be temporary, I think. It'll just be like some people want to sell the news, and then it will go back up again. But then again, the news has kind of already been sold, right? Because we've got a pump up here, and then there's already been a sell the news, because the news was that the listing's happening. So when the listing actually happens, it should go up, really. I mean, you never know for sure, but yeah, it should just go up. Whether it's going to be a quick pump or just a slow push through resistance, you know, basically it's just going to allow more money to come into the market, and this resistance is probably going to get broken. Whether it's fast or slow, I don't know, but it should help bust through this resistance, and then over some time it's just going to allow it to shoot up further, right? So yeah, and then soon enough we're going to get Binance, because Binance has already got Kaspa integrated, ready to go on their exchange. They said in a space, that Wolfie from the KII, he said it on an X space, X spaces thingy, that Binance is, or was it Wolfie or was it somebody else? I don't know, but somebody on the Kaspa KII has basically leaked a rumour that Binance has already got everything all integrated on the exchange. Okay, so Binance is obviously next. I thought Binance was going to list today, right? Just because that's what they did with futures last year. So I thought maybe Binance would be before Kraken, because Kraken launched the futures listing after Binance, a few months after Binance. Yeah, Kraken listed futures in here somewhere around here. And Binance listed it like here. So I thought this pump was all to do with Binance, but maybe this first section was Kraken, and then Binance just wanted to get in on the mix as well, because maybe Kraken bought some first, and then Binance was looking at this, and then they just FOMO'd in before they lost the opportunity, right? And maybe here again, maybe this is Binance and Kraken, because there's two separate pumps. You know, maybe they're both FOMOing in after each other, you know. So yeah. So maybe we get Binance. Maybe we get Binance in January. I don't know. I'm just speculating, obviously. I don't know. I can't see the future, but But yeah, I reckon Binance will list pretty soon, and then Coinbase probably in the peak of the bull run, right? I think Coinbase will probably list whenever Bitcoin's kind of getting up there towards 150k, or maybe not, maybe lower, maybe higher, who knows. But yeah, my estimate's 150k. You know, I think Coinbase will list somewhere towards the end, and then it's going to mega pump. You know, you're going to get a lot of pumps anyway once once the altcoin season kicks off. And then yeah, Coinbase will list at the right time in the peak of the market, and it will make Kaspa shoot up, I reckon. And obviously we've got smart contracts coming soon in 2025, early 2025. So that's obviously going to have a huge effect as well, because if the big T1 exchanges start listing the KRC20 meme coins and other, you know, or USDT with Kaspa, if smart contracts are coming, once all of those things start getting listed in the exchanges, then Kaspa's going to skyrocket as well, because it's basically similar to Solana at that point. You know, it's one of the big, you know, that's gonna have a huge effect as well. So if we get the smart contracts and everything come in 2025, KRC20 tokens start listing on T1 exchanges, you know, all the KRC20 starts getting integrated onto T1 exchanges, and yeah, once all of that comes along, Coinbase lists smart contracts, then that's going to have a huge effect, and we're going to go. Kaspa's going to rip pretty effing high, in my opinion. So yeah, obviously we're getting a little bit of an alt season now, right? So it's good that Kraken have listed now, just as we're starting to get little bits of altcoin seasons. Again, it's mainly just meme coins right now. We've got a lot of meme coins going quite high. But yeah, this is what happens. You see, like Bitcoin kind of goes by itself, and then it has like a bit of a pullback, or it kind of goes sideways like it did here, and then the money starts to move into the altcoins, because people are taking profits out of Bitcoin and then throwing it in altcoins basically, right? If you look back on the previous cycle, then here, this big correction here was where the first big altcoin season kicked off, right? So people taking profits out of Bitcoin, and it's just getting dumped into altcoins basically. So yeah, whether we're going to get a correction like this, possibly at 100k, because 100k is a nice round number, right? A lot of people are probably going to be trying to sell before 100k. I think we're going to break higher than 100k, but I think it's possible that maybe we'll just go straight through it. I don't know, it could just, the FOMO could just go crazy and it could go straight past it, but there's a strong chance that we could kind of get a local top and a correction once we get to 100k, right? And then it's probably going to be a decent size alt season then. So yeah, if Kaspa's got Kraken and Binance, then yeah, that allows more liquidity to fall into Kaspa. Yeah, so it's mainly just meme coins at the moment that are going off. And Miggles has shot up quite high. Miggles has ripped it straight high. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, that's looking pretty good. I don't know if that's going to get a listing on a big exchange soon or not. But yeah, a lot of meme coins are ripping it right now, but this one's been one of the good ones here. So yeah, once Kaspa rips it and goes past all-time highs, all the KRC20 coins are going to pump with it, obviously. They're kind of picking up a little bit now. This one here can go. I think I'm up over 100x on this one now, since my lowest buy. Because my lowest buy was 160,000 market cap. And I was DCAing all under a million. All under a million market cap I was DCAing. So yeah, I kind of wish I didn't take profits on this now, because I was taking profits up to like 6 million If I just held the entire bag, I'd be sitting on 70 grand right now. So probably should have held it all, but I don't know. I just wanted to take some profits and shimmy it into some of these other ones, so that I've got a nice collection of KRC20 meme coins for the bull run, right? Because yeah, I wanted to get some more Nacho, because Nacho is obviously the most expensive one out of these, and obviously also the most likely to do well in the bull run, because it's the biggest one, the most well known one. But yeah, this Kango one's doing well though. I do a little bit wish I just held on to the whole bag, because they're getting a lot of exchanges. They're obviously putting in the work to make Kango take off, right? So yeah, that one's looking pretty good. But yeah, once Kaspa breaks all-time highs, these are going to obviously break all-time highs, most likely. Yeah. So it looks like Kaspa's about to break the resistance. Well, it's breaking it right now. So yeah, possibly it's going to slowly just break, and then when Kraken lists in a couple of days, it's going to break even faster and possibly go to all-time highs, I reckon. So yeah, let's hope that happens. Exciting stuff. The bull run is here in the early stages. So yeah, let's make the most of it. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say for this video, really. So to keep up with my videos going forward, go ahead, subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment if you want, if you've got something to say. I mean, do you think we're going to break all-time highs with the Kraken listing, or do you think we're going to have a temporary sell-off and then bounce back up? What do you think is going to happen? Yeah, go ahead, leave that in the comments if you want. Yeah, and see you in the next video.